it'd be easier to go into a topic when you already are talking about something else, and then you just weave the topic on in there. It sounds smoother too, and plus
Yeah.
it don't help the
It's like a certain flow.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm
So
still not good at that. That's crazy. As long as I can do
really,
it.
as much as you talk to people,
Yeah, I do talk to people. I do. But it still be moments where I'm just like, okay, so this, and I'm like, I shouldn't have did that, right? The fuck, nigga, should have did that.
so let me ask you this though, unrelated to the topic we gonna hit on. How you
Okay.
feeling about spinning the block so far?
So far, I'm actually enjoying. I'm actually getting way more comfortable as far as doing it.
Mm,
Um, Compared to like I tend, how when we start doing stuff like this, we start watching our videos when we first started
mm,
to now. And I can definitely say now, even though I'm always comfortable with talking to people, but not really on camera or when I'm being recorded,
mm.
now it's easy. It don't even phase me. It's just having a normal conversation with somebody.
Right, right, straight up.
But
That's what I
I
like to
like
hear.
well now, I've incorporated interviews in now. So now I
Mm,
do interviews as well. So it's crazy because as I post about me doing interviews, like I'm booked until April with interviews. So I'm
nice.
like, okay, it's cool that I'm doing interviews, but I got still 65 spit the block doing my entertainment news and everything as well. So now it's like I try to now just I'm gonna be doing two recordings. So when I do record, I do an interview with one, and then I do my segment with my weekly. So I'm like, hey, that's two different things to do.
That's
It's
dope.
not bad.
I
So
mean, maximize utilizing your time because I know you still got the work. You still want to do stuff on your own time, like what you're interested in. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Since you're already there, just go ahead and kill two birds with one stone.
yeah, and plus, like I said, when it comes to interviews, they're just as quick as my shows. It's not like I'm interviewing them for like a whole hour, 15
Yeah,
minutes, 20 tops.
yeah, yeah.
They be coming in thinking they finna have an hour. I'm like, it's so quick. The interview be over. You be like, dang, I done interviewed a couple people, and they be like, damn, I was just getting into it. Like I'm like, I know it's over
Right.
now.
Get your ass up.
Get your ass up. I check back with you in about 6 months to a year. See if you
Right.
did some. See if you did some elevation within that time.
Straight like that. Like I typically do a year, but with you, with the top, with what you had posted, I was like, damn, that's a good ass point. And I wanted to ask you
You know
this.
that's a Drake line, right?
Word?
Yeah,
What song? Hold up.
we gotta look it up. Cause my homeboy brought it to my attention, and then I was like, "That's a Drake line." I didn't get time to look up and find out. So if you can find out before me,
Damn. Hold up, bro. Now I gotta quote what you said, like we doing research.
yeah, we gotta
Um,
do some quick research.
right. Let me ask you this too, since you're now in the interviewing, do you find yourself listening to like any interviewers on like the internet, like any podcasters or anything?
So you gonna laugh. This is pretty cliche. A lot of people like. I really haven't listened to a lot of people as far as like different podcasts when they interview people. I really
Mm,
don't. I kind of just go with the flow of things. Whatever question I ask, I ask. But if I did see some people, like I recently, when I say recently, 3 to 4 days ago, recently, um, I've been seeing some of the stuff. Funny Marco, even though I like how he
mm.
do his interviews. Like I don't think I could do it. I could do it like him, but he's an asshole. I'm like I don't be knowing
I
an
didn't want to say
asshole.
it like that, but yeah, that's
He
exactly it.
asks questions, you be like, mother, you ready to slap him? But I do like how he interviews. But it's like I want to be able to do something like that, but not as intimidating. Like I get on their nerves. Like I want to be able to talk to you, have a basic conversation, and then I could bust out with a wild question. It might make you laugh. You be like, what the heck? Yeah,
Yeah,
like.
catch their
I,
ass off guard.
but I have a book, like a composition book of questions, just
Mm,
random questions, interview questions, like, cause I can think of a lot of questions in general. That's why most people like when I do my interviews because I ask certain basic questions, but it's some questions that I ask that's more personal. Like one of my favorite ones I like. I'm like, hey, if I'm trying to get to know you as a person, know, whatever your artist name is, who you are, what song that you have now that can describe you?
Mm.
Like, and they be looking at me like, damn, I wasn't ready for that. Like, yeah, I want to know. Like, if somebody that don't know you at all, they want to get to know you, what song can describe it? Like, us people as humans, we have songs that describe ourselves to a certain degree, whether it's for that moment or how we was feeling when we did feel like that or whatever the case. So I know artists, they have some deep cut songs. Like, they might have been bad as fuck. Somebody pissed them off, and somebody talk about they baby mom made them mad. And they make a song about their baby mama. She
Mm.
go viral. I mean, but I enjoy, like I said, it's just I try to give somewhat different questions that they, aside from what they always get asked. Of course, you're gonna have some of the same questions, but it's a certain way you can ask them too. Like, what is your
Straight.
creative process? Like, how do you get yourself in the mood, ready to write or ready to do your music? You know, life gets stressful. What sacrifices have you made to get where you at now? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I ask some real things. And I notice a lot of people that interview, especially here in Mobile, they don't ask questions like that.
They don't.
They don't dig that deep.
Mm.
I wanna pick the brain a little bit, just a
Yeah. Yeah.
bit.
Leave your mark, man. Nah, real shit. I think they need that. It fosters their growth, And who knows, you might inspire like some new art, you know what I'm saying? Like something for them to build off of. Like, cause I
Yeah,
remember the last time you and I had a conversation, we got into the topic of trauma and what's the word? Um defense mechanisms.
yeah,
And we deep dove into that, and I could see like the gears turning in your head. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what those questions do for the people you interview. Has there been like any one particular interview that you saw those gears turning and you got like that a kind of sense of pride in it?
yes, I do. It actually was my first interview. It was one when I did with Drop Top Phone.
Okay.
Now he's like a brother to me. Like we talk outside of this whole industry shit. Like we always converse.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we had some deep conversations, but not to the point like we're in front of each other. It's okay. Like people know we cool, but they can tell the comfort level we at with certain questions that I ask. And he had to sit there and be like, I saw him some moments where he has this thing where when he thinks about shit, he'll fondle with his hands and look away when he
Mm-hmm.
talking. And I'm like, look at him thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. But I got you.
I
But
got you thinking. All
I
right.
noticed that body language tells anything when somebody with their gears turn. Like when you
What
see
you
they
say?
thinking. Like me, sometimes when I think, I be like, well, it could be something like that, or like I said, some people look up, like they look up before they start talking. Body language. I don't know what mine is yet. You picked up on it before I did. So,
Yep. You lean forward.
oh look, that's how you know I'm gonna tell you something.
Look, I picked up on it the first time we did the interview. You lean forward, and there's nothing wrong with it. It just means you're engaged in the conversation. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So, by the way, I did find the song. It's "Fall for Your Type" by Jamie Foxx and Drake. So
Oh,
yeah, that's where that's from.
I'm gonna try not to sing
Right. You can't help it. Like you're gonna hear it in your head, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, that damn show is it."
No, 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 no. That's why I'm hearing it. Look, the song's already playing. It's on my
Hmm.
playlist. That's why I'm like,
Man, shout out to Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx had some hits, bro.
what you say? I'm kind of, but see, I didn't get to really experience seeing him like I did, but somewhat. Like I seen him doing the Jamie Foxx show, but really when I realized this motherfucker can sing, it was which one of his stand-ups? I think it was in the Foxhole or something like that.
Mm,
You remember when he got on the piano and started singing? I was
yes,
like,
when he
he
started
made
singing the
her, he
Brady
made
Bunch
he,
and shit.
he made the Uchi Wally tingle for a second. I was like, oh motherfucker.
Hell nah.
But no, I got it. Look, I like his album. Like it was certain songs on his album that he did. I like. It was one song I know I did like that's on my my sexy time playlist. It's called Slow.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a
yeah,
nice one.
yeah, yeah.
That's
I
a
know.
nice
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Look,
There's a
you
bop.
heard it. That's like,
Yeah, that's a,
right,
look.
right.
That came out when I was in college. Yeah, that was. Yep, 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 yep.
I was still in high school. I shouldn't be listening to this shit.
Yeah, you was. Wait a minute, god damn it. But yeah, Jamie Foxx, and then it surprised me because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like one of the two people in the world that did not like the Jamie Foxx show. So he came out
I
with the
didn't watch
album.
a lot of it. Like,
It
I
just
would like. I haven't like. I'll be honest. It's probably maybe 3 or 4 episodes I've seen. I have not seen the Jamie Foxx show like that. And they played it on BET a lot, but it seemed
all the
like,
time.
yeah, now when it come on, I'm like, I'd rather watch Malcolm and Eddie. So
Yes, bruh.
I'd rather
Yes.
watch Malcolm and Eddie before I watch Jamie Foxx show. But I still like Jamie Foxx. I think.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we can go and get into the topic since we talking about these niggas' lyrics.
What'd you
Goddamn,
say?
you posted on Facebook. How are you supposed to find the one? Hold up. How are you supposed to find the one when anyone will come with you? So I'm asking you, what did that bar mean to you? Like what mind frame does that place you?
Well, it kind of hits personal to me, especially now. Like, how can I put it? So, since we last spoke, a lot has been going on for me. Like, it really has. I've been getting a lot of interviews for stuff. I get a chance to meet people, network with people, voiceovers. I was getting booked for different things. Like, so, my face is out there now. And, I'm single. I haven't dated and been in a like actual relationship since like 2018. So with that being said, it's like, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, damn, I kind of want somebody to call my own, or something like that. But, it's like the popularity is going up. So now it's like, oh, Raven popping the shit, guys and females be trying to come for me. So, and it's like, it's kind of like, I can understand how famous people feel when they single, they want somebody, but how do they know that person's there for them or for their fame or status when, everybody wants you? I ain't gonna say everybody want me, but they're very interested. And I'm like, I don't know if you want me for real or just because you see me popping. Like,
I think that's
how
a
can I tell?
I think that's a good position to be in where you at, where you can recognize and ask that question. Because a lot of people will just be like, nah, they with me for me. They finally see me, you know. You shake your head no
Bullshit.
off rip.
Okay. I didn't witness like these past several months. I just witnessed so much. Like, like I said, I'm single. Guys been trying talking to me, and I'm looking like, where was y'all like last year? Couple y'all tried to shoot my shot at, and you turned me down. Now you come back because you see me doing something now. Like, I don't even know I want you to get to know me. Like I said, do you really want to get to know me? Raven, not Rave the Gemini, Raven. Brianna, whichever one you want to choose. Like, you want to get to know her, like for real, or you just want to be with Rave the Gemini because you see that she's up and coming, you see the potential that she has, and I'm speaking in third person like a mug.
Hey,
But
but
you see
you're
what she's
talking
doing,
about the
you
other
want
side
to
of
be
you,
a part of that,
right?
and you attracted to that, but not to me. You're attracted to the image of me and not me.
Mm. Mm.
That makes me question. So
Yo, that's a
really
good
what
point.
made me think about that because I can relate to that now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it kind of hurt a little bit. And it's like, dang, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's really what my version of it is. And people go through that. And it's kind
So,
of hard to figure out who's really there for you,
mm,
who actually wants to actually like you or love you and show you that kind of thing, or they're not out here just trying to use you like some Dollar General toy.
Damn, my Dollar General.
Yeah, Dollar Tree. Let's go Dollar Tree.
Shit,
Lower than
that's
that.
worse. That's worse.
So,
Let me ask you this: like, okay, you hit on it just a second ago. When you're in media, you have you, and then you have the persona of who you are on your platform, and that's just a version of you cranked up to 11. You know what I'm saying? And I remember hearing Stone Cold Steve Austin say that. He was like, the best wrestlers take a piece of their personality and dial the notch up and rip it off. And those are the people that connect the most. And I feel like it's the same thing with you. How do you discern when to be Rave the Gemini and when to be Brianna?
ooh, so sometimes they conflict with each other. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. It
Hey,
be
tell
some
it.
moments because most people when they see Ray the Gemini, I'm outspoken, I'm loud, I say whatever what's on my mind. I'm running, I'm talking to everybody, I'm taking pictures, I'm cracking jokes. I'm being social. But I do have that other side where I'm just like I'm a shy Brianna shy, and it's like anxiety kick in. I have social anxiety. You wouldn't
Mm,
even think that I do, and I do. I
wow,
have it bad,
that's
but I
wild.
don't let it show. I kind of that's where that other side of me amplifies and it takes over. It's like
Mm,
okay, but like I said, people that know me, like truly know me, that been around me, they'll see that other side. Most people they see Rave the Gemini. That's usually what most people see 24/7. As
mm,
far as behind closed doors, like me just to myself, like say, she's still there. That's like I said, that's still a part of me. I'm still outspoken. I still say what's on my mind. I'm still vulgar. Like it's just I'm a little more mellow with it. Like it's not that, not more expressive with my emotions and everything. Like I talk about my problems.
okay.
It's a different side. It's like night and day, yin
Mm.
yang with me.
Do you feel more comfortable in that version of yourself, or as the, I guess, the more extroverted version? Which one do you find yourself more comfortable being?
I'm actually more comfortable being the extroverted me. And the reason
Mm,
why I say that is because the other side of me is way more vulnerable. It's more
mm,
vulnerable, more of that heart. I still have that big heart with Ray the Gemini, but it's like I know, like I can't. It's fucked up to say, but I can't be as nice to everybody. I can't be as loving, as caring, like to certain people because I know, like most of these folks is just here to just see what they can get out of me, or is it's just a weird feeling, and I know showing that other side of me, it can get taken advantage of,
mm,
and it has been. And I've been through it so much to where I know how to separate myself from that because I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to have to hurt you.
mm.
I don't want to have to even go there. So I'd rather just tuck her away and I'll bring this one out. Cause right, Gemini is like she's Gemini. True blown. So,
Excuse me.
you
Now,
know, that's the die I don't give a fuck.
I
Even though
was
I
going,
give a fuck.
because I have to ask this because Gemini's get a bad rep for
I
being
know.
like the twins, the duality, the calm but the fierce one. When was the last time you straight Gemini? Mm, gotta put your
I gotta
thinking
think
cap
about
on.
that one because
See,
it's been a little minute since I because I don't snap. I think I'm a May Gemini. Let's go ahead and begin with that. I
let's
barely
see.
made the cut into the June Gemini. You know the difference, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely,
June
most definitely.
Geminis are way more feistier and fly off the handle a lot quicker than the May ones. May ones we do too, but you gotta poke us a little bit more.
Right.
I'm May 31st, so I barely made the cut.
Damn.
But last time I Gemini, you know what? It would be more getting mad, but on a weird emotional take. So
Mm.
I got upset with somebody. I just got in my random feelings looking at shit, and I was like, man, you know what? We don't spend no time together like we used to. We don't do this. We don't do that. Look. Either we can get this together. Or I'm cutting it all off
Damn.
randomly now. Had a good conversation early that day. Then like they text me out of text, and I was just like, hey, look, I don't feel like we spend time. I don't feel like you appreciate me. This, that, the third, and he probably like, where is this coming from?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then like soon as I was upset and everything, but once he like, all right, I'll try and I work on it, I was back good again. I was back nice and sweet. Like
Damn.
ain't nothing happened. I think that's the last time I just Gemini'd on some switching personalities and mood swings type shit that I can think of.
Huh. Okay. 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 I feel you. Like
You over here looking like this girl crazy.
no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Now
I'm
look,
not.
don't scoot up now to try to
Look,
explain
look.
yourself.
First off, I ain't scoot up. I scooted to the side. Had to
You scooted to the
reposition.
side, and I saw
Right.
you move up a little bit.
So all right. So I'm a Leo. So Leos are known to have a IDGAF, IDGAF. I don't give a fuck factor.
Y'all attention whores too.
We are. We are. I'll admit that. We like to be the center of attention. But I've been working on myself where I don't have to be the center of attention. But I do feel like because people haven't seen me angry, I feel like certain people want to see me angry. But the thing is, when I'm there, there's no
Right.
shut off switch. Like the great philosopher Cardi B once said,
Not
once
the
a
great philosopher.
right, once it is up, it is stuck. And I feel that. So I try not to get there. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people, I'm like, look, let me be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll leave before something tick me off, to that point. And so I feel you. Like the last Leo incident I had was it was a couple years back. I think it was like 2019. Um I went to an event and somebody I had messed with before was all lovey-dovey on somebody else and trying to like I don't want to be conceited and be like try to make me jealous, but they were being like overtly affectionate.
Extra.
Yeah.
I hate. Oh.
And I got loud. I started loud talking. Like, first off, don't nobody give a fuck if you hug and all that. Like, I'm one of them. And then I'm gonna make it funny to make it worse. Cause I'm gonna try to embarrass you.
It's crazy. I can't see you doing that, but
I
it
know,
sounds like it'd have been
bruh.
so funny. Like,
Everybody say that, bro. Everybody say that. They be like, "That's so out of character." I know, bro, because I try not to. I will straight not go to an event if I know that's the type of mentality I'm on.
you try to
'Cause
you try to keep yourself away from, like, you know, you finna be on that type of time. You rather stay to yourself and isolate yourself before you know, throw the table upside down or something like
right,
that.
because my thing is, I can deal with me, but I don't want anyone else to not have their experience ruin that event over something I'm dealing with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's my thing. Like you said, I have a big heart. I don't. One thing I care about is my perception as far as my character goes, because I feel like no matter what, that's gonna be the one thing that lingers even when I'm not around or in the room. Of my character to have like a good effect on people. So yeah,
Definitely right. Like I said, it's hard though, because a lot of people never seen me snap or go off. I laugh and joke like I'm going off, but no, not many people see me just go all the way off, fly off the handle. They heard me barely even with words, and the few people we witnessed me get into it with, and we going back and forth. They like,
yeah.
we hate to see you fight somebody. We hate to see you really just get into it. Because like you said, there's no off switch.
Right.
It turns off when I decide to turn it off, or I'm too tired.
Great. Straight like that.
No off switch. Like, please, I don't want it. Like, nobody wants to get like that. People with big hearts is the one we have the worst tempers when you finally get us there.
Because we take it
Because we
personal.
care so much and we don't want to
Yeah.
hurt your feelings. But it's like, if you test me, I'm finna show you some.
Right. Right.
And I
Okay.
bet you're not gonna want to do this again.
Right. I'm gonna burn the crops. I'm gonna salt the earth, and that way everybody will know not to fuck with that topic no more. So yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, it definitely be. Whew. What they be saying? Don't play with my top.
Right, man. Like straight. Like I'm trying to go to heaven, bro. Like shit. So stop fucking with
They
my
making it hard.
right. Dang,
Making
I
it
make it going
hard.
to heaven hard. Shit.
They gonna make me feel like, man, I'm finna do some things where they finna send me to hell first class on the G6. Like,
Bro. Hellcat, goddamn. No seatbelt. Listen to Lil Boosie the whole way.
what? Head out the window and everything.
Some gold slugs in my mouth.
Somebody
Man,
turn.
man. But yeah, that was really it. I just wanted to see, like give you a chance to expound on what it's like, what I'm saying, from somebody, newer in the media, like you get the buzz going and like the DM slides happen. And the fact that you take a moment to say, whoa, wait a minute, let me see what these people's intentions are. I think that's dope, man. And I'm glad you posed that out loud to give people the chance to reflect that, because even if they didn't comment, you saying that like turned a light bulb in somebody's head. Somebody needed to read that, you know, because yeah, it's Valentine's Day, but yeah, you know,
This could be for anything, like,
right.
and you'll be surprised at the messages you get. And then don't fall. I say this too. Don't fall. If it's that one that you've been wanting to get at, and they hop in your DM, and I've had this happen, so I'm telling from experience.
Uh-oh.
Please don't fall for it,
Mm.
because they could try to use you as well, or at least give them a hard ass time. Let them see if they actually want to get to know you. Because things happen. Sometimes people don't notice you until they see something, and they might do a little digging or research, and then they be like, "Well, I do want to get to know them."
Mm.
It's people. I know it's people that probably don't message or say anything. I want to get to know you. I know I have. I've seen some folks that was known, and I'm like, dang, I do want to shoot my shot, but I don't want them feeling like I'm after they money or they fame. Like, I really wanted you to get to know you because of some things you say I can relate on. You
Hmm.
know, so it's kind of like you really gotta see. It's it's hard because you don't know. Like I said, you don't know who is who. It's the trust and shit. Like, can't trust everybody. Everybody can tell you their intentions, but like I said, actions speak louder than words. So
Ooh, preach.
you got. All you can do is just see. Just don't fall too deep.
Hmm. And I'm a real big proponent of taking shit slow, like you said. Like give people time to show their intentions. No.
I'm learning that now. Like,
Hmm.
I used to rush a lot of things. Especially when it came to relationships. I think that's why during most of my life I was always in a relationship. That's why this is probably the longest I've been single in a while.
Mm.
Because I've been just taking things easy and actually getting to know people, and it's like seeing what it is. Like, hey, can we build from this? Can it be something, or it is more like, all right, if I want it, I hit you up. We do. All right, I'll see you next time.
Mm.
You
Do you
know,
think
and
that's val-
them things don't last long either. You know, and if they last for a long time, it's like, hey man, we need to see. We've been doing this for X amount of years. Like, is we finna make some shit happen, or we finna stop this because we've been doing this for too long?
do you think like, and don't get me wrong, everybody does it. Everybody's had they sneaky link to hook up. Do
Yeah, I
you
forgot
think
mine.
that dilutes the dating experience for people after like it happens for so long? You think people get more accustomed to that lifestyle versus what it is to actually date?
Not really.
Mhm.
And hear me out.
Okay.
So, because speaking on my turn, because
Yeah.
like I said, I have one. I have sneak link, a little snake.
What
So,
you?
and it doesn't dilute the dating, but it doesn't help either, because it's
Mm.
like, like why would I? It's like, why would I take the time to try to get to know you and date you, and I got this sneaky link that I can call right now and pull up on, get what I need and go. But I don't know. It's different sneaky links too. You know that, right? You got the
Mm.
one you can smash and pass, and then you got the one they got some sneaky links, which is mine, one of mine. We kind of do some semi dating couple shit, but
Oh,
it's like behind closed doors type of deal.
the blurred line
Yeah,
sneaky.
the blurred line. Yeah, the blurred line.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
that's why it's
Yeah.
like it helps, but it doesn't help at all because, like I said, you know, well now today we're not as old fashioned. We don't go by traditions no more when it comes to relationships and dating.
Mhm.
Like some of the stuff we doing now back then was like not unheard of, but it was rare.
All right.
You know, so it's I guess it depends on how you would think how you could look at it because. Dating, getting to know someone takes more time and effort. You really gotta like somebody to take the time to want to know more about them, see them in all their four seasons,
Mm.
versus shit, I can just get the pussy now, we can get to know each other later. And
All
a
right.
lot of people do that too. They want to see if your sex is good before they get to know you, which is
It's crazy.
backwards. It's
Yeah.
retarded. Because and that's where toxic relationships start.
Mm. Good sex, but bad compatibility.
Yes. That's another
Mm.
level. That's a level of toxic because you want to try to work things out only because the sex good. It need to be more than just that.
Mm. 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 Fuck it too early. It's a good point. That's a very good point.
Everybody don't fuck your way into a relationship. Don't fuck your way into a relationship at all.
God damn it. Ooh. Shit. That needs to be a t-shirt, nigga.
That one hit. That hit. That
Ooh.
hit right there.
Shit. Ooh. God damn. Man. Ooh. That's real shit though. That's real shit. And look, I'm older than you. I think I got you by like at least by I know by 8 years. You know what I'm saying? But damn that from yeah.
Say so. How old do you think I am?
How old do you think I am?
Shoot. Why you gotta ask? Why you gotta ask a question with a question? I
Look,
asked you first.
that's what black people do when they try to confuse you.
No, right. But nah, I'll be 30 in May.
Oh damn. Okay. I don't know why I thought you was like I was gonna give you like
25.
nah. I wasn't gonna disrespect you. I wasn't gonna disrespect. I was gonna
I
give you
heard
about
23 before, so that's why.
nah. You way too mature for 23. I was gonna give you like 27. I feel like 26, 27 is a safe one. But okay. All right,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
30.
30, baby. I'm gonna be dirty 30 is this year.
Hey, the knees popping. Yeah,
Oh, these
yeah.
knees been popping since 25. What you mean?
Shit.
They was creaking. They were creaking at 22.
God man. Hey yo, when you wake up in the morning, do you just lay down for a second and just look at the ceiling?
Well, I'm telling you, when I get up, like if people text a good morning, they be like, "You up?" Nah, I'm still laying down. I'll lay down. Like I put my alarm literally an hour before I have to get up, where I really get up, because I'll lay for about 30 minutes to an hour
Yep.
just to be like, okay. It's kind of like a meditation for me. I sit there and just lay there and be like, all right, what all you got to do today?
Hmm. Hmm. I do
And
the
see
same
what you're
shit.
gonna do when you get up. Is you gonna get ready for work, or you gonna go eat? You gonna do this? Make sure you take your medicine. You gonna do this today? You gonna do that? All
Mhm.
right, get the fuck up.
Damn.
You know how you got to be your own motivation to help. You got to tell yourself to get yourself up.
Hey, look, cause ain't nobody gonna do it like you.
No,
So,
my phone is.
oh shit.
That alarm will keep going until you turn it off. And if you turn it off, it's gonna cut right back on and do it again in 10 minutes.
See, I ain't got the the discipline yet, because I'm so good. I can hit that motherfucking snooze switch without looking at the screen of my shit, nigga.
Oh, you good like that?
I'm a little just and
I
that
do it too,
motherfucker
but
off.
I be forgetting. See, and I do it to myself. I put multiple alarms.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
when I turn one off, and that first alarm would still be be cutting on every 5-10 minutes. The next, 30 minutes later, my other alarm come off. So they both gonna be eventually. I'll be like, okay, just get on up, just get the fuck up.
Right. Just pissed off.
Pissed off, but I'm up.
Straight. All right. Well, Rave, I appreciate you coming out and having this conversation with me, man. It's always good to link up with my people. I want to tell you, want to give you some flowers before we go. I'm very proud of what you guys are doing. I love the content that you're putting out. Keep going. Your interviews are fucking hilarious. So just keep on your route. You are on your way to greatness. And I fully see you interviewing somebody famous before these years up.
Oh,
Easily.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's
Easily.
gonna happen. I can't wait.
Easily,
I
man.
can't wait. But I hope I make them laugh. We have a good old time.
I hope you get somebody odd too. I hope you get a couple of famous people. I hope you
Somebody
go on
bring
to
me
like
Tyler the Creator, then I'll go interview him. That'll be I'll be ready for that. Cause
that
first
nigga
thing I'm
weird.
gonna tell him be like, why y'all didn't answer my email when I try to be on Loiter Squad?
Nigga, that was my show.
What you say? I wanted
Shine,
I
shine,
legit
shine.
no. I
Shine,
promise you.
shine, shine.
I sent an email with saying I wanted to be the only female on there on Loiter Squad to do all the crazy stunts and everything. I was with that. They play with me, and I'm asking them that too. I still got the screenshot of the email too in my phone, and it's still saved in my inbox.
That's wild.
I'm a,
Yo. So I'm pretty sure Tyler the Creator is a fan of mine, speaking it into its existence. But so I need you to hit up my girl Rave so y'all can make that happen. We need that interview.
please do.
Need them spin the block with Tyler the Creator. Need that.
That definitely be something. I would not mind it.
All right. Rave, where can everybody check you out to support you, to follow you, to send you questions and stuff like that? Where can they find you?
Ooh, okay. So if you want, you can send me an email, ravethegemini@gmail.com. If you're looking for me, you can find me on TikTok and IG, which is Rave_the Gemini. You can find both my Facebook pages, which my biological name, Raven Dickinson. That's Dick in Son, spelled like a man raping a boy. You got it down pat. So
Wow.
I know my name is straight. Look, make you laugh too. My street don't make it better. My last name is Dickinson, and I stay on Longwood Road.
Yikes.
Look, I'm a queen of sex jokes. It's perfect. It's in my name and it's on my street.
Lord have mercy.
But yeah, you can find me anywhere on Rave The Gemini. Also, too, you can also catch me on the radio and co-host with Off the Rock podcast.
Shout out to
And you
Rock.
can check my segment on Spin the Block
Hey.
on Alabama Hip Hop Radio. So, hey, I'm everywhere. You see what it says, 1,000 faces and be in 1,000 places. It's not just a saying, it's real life and how I live.
That's it. You do be everywhere. You'll be everywhere. So shout out
She
to you,
don't
man.
expect me to be at, I'm there.
That is. That is. And that's why you can't cheat on her, because she's gonna pop up on your ass, because she gonna be working. She's just gonna show up in a Walmart vest with a microphone ready to interview you. What you
So,
doing
how do you
around
feel
six?
about cheating on me?
Mm.
I see you in here in Walmart. Y'all buying food? Y'all making Alfredo? The Alfredo that I taught you how to make? Oh, okay.
Niggas ain't shit.
Made me impressing this girl with my recipe.
Hey yo, another thing. Shout out to every nigga that's about to get straight up Alfredo for dinner tomorrow. I know it's gonna happen. I know 90% of my niggas out there finna eat Alfredo tomorrow. Bless y'all hearts, man.
I love Alfredo, but y'all gotta do better. At least do steak.
At least, cuz. But we ain't gonna hold y'all up. We up out here. And with that being said, this has been your boy, Sir Rave the Gemini, and we out. Peace.